Hello guys! In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a tessellation in the Geogebra application. So let us first define tessellation. Tessellation is the covering of an infinite geometric plane without gaps or overlaps by congruent plane figures of one type or a few types. I have here an example of a tessellation, in which case I will move a point here and you will see the whole figure or geometric plane will adjust such that there will still be no gaps between each figure or congruent planes. Now, how to make this type of piece of art in GeoGebra? First, let us open a new window. I have here the GeoGebra application, and we have here the different types of tools. Now, you have to familiarize first with the you have to be familiarized first with these types of tool. Now, what are we going to use here is the move tool, the point tool, the polygon tool, particularly the polygon, regular polygon, and then the rotate around point and translate by vector, and sometimes we are going to use this move graphics view, zoom in, zoom out tool. So let's start. Let's have first a polygon. So what I showed you, my base figure there is a square. Now I'm going to construct a square here, and by plotting 2 points first, since we are going to make a square, we will have 4 as the vertices of the regular polygon that we are going to make. Okay, now we have the polygon. The next thing to do is to plot points on or in the circle. So let's have this point, this point, this point, this point, and another point here. Okay, now that we have plotted points on and in the circle, the next thing to do is to rotate these points. And the tool that we are going to use there is the rotate around point tool. Okay, let's use this. Let's rotate point E. We are going to use 90 degrees and clockwise. So as you can see, we have point E and E sub prime. So if I'm going to move point E, E prime will also move. Okay, let's go back. Rotate. Let's rotate point F. Okay, let's do it fast. Now, we have rotated the points already. The next thing to do is to hide first the polygon. Okay, to hide that, we just click this circle. Okay, and create a new polygon using the polygon tool. Let's trace the points that we have. Okay. Now, we have the new polygon. We are just going to hide the labels. Okay, let's hide the labels. Okay. Now, the next thing to do is to rotate this figure such that we are going to make a new geometric plane wherein we can consider that already as a tessellation. Now let's do that by using the rotate around point tool. Click the figure, click point B as the reference point, 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, voila, we have a new figure. Just continue that until we have a figure that we can consider. Okay, click the figure, click the point, 90 degrees clockwise. Okay. Now we have a polygon or a new figure. As you can see here, if I move a point, the figure will adjust. So to make this better, we are just going to improve its color by clicking the object properties. Now, in my case, I want a yellow color for this part. So I will adjust opacity to fill in the color. And then for this figure, I will have gray. Adjust opacity. Yellow again. Okay. Gray again. Adjusting opacity. Now, does it now look better? For me, yes, it looks better now. Now, let's do the next step, wherein we are going to use the translate by vector tool. Now, I'm going to show you how to translate the whole figure itself. I'm going to click this point to create a vector. Now, after creating a vector, I'm going to highlight the whole figure and click the vector to translate. Okay, now we have two congruent geometric figures composed of different figures, congruent figures too. Now let's proceed. Let's just continue in using the translate by vector tool. Highlight this naman. Translate. Then let's zoom out. Okay. Click the vector. Now we have a tessellation. We are just going to hide the vector. Okay. Now we can just adjust points to however we want. Okay. As you can see, the figure continues to adjust. So that's all. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.